Hi, this is Gustavo from English Lab. You might be asking yourself, why is this guy speaking in English in my phone or in my computer? Well, let me tell you why. The reason is that is what I do for a living. I teach people how to speak English better and faster. Let me ask you two questions. Have you ever studied English, or do you speak English? I'm pretty sure that the answer to these two questions is not the same. Many people have studied English, but they haven't learned anything. So let me tell you 4 reasons why you're not learning English. Number 1, practice. Many people have taken English classes, but when we're taking a lesson, as soon as it finishes, we just want to go home and we don't think about English until the next class. We need to have a constant practice. We need to practice at home. But don't think about this as homework or as extra work. Think about this as everything you usually do at home, do it in English. Reason number 2, Mexico, it's a very difficult place to learn English at. Why? Because when we are trying to learn English, we don't have anyone to practice with. And when we speak in English in front of people, they're going to say something like, "Hey, estamos en México, habla español." And that is not very encouraging, right? So you need to surround yourself with people who are learning English too, or people who already speak English so you can get the right motivation. Number 3, trying to compare English to Spanish. This is very important, and this is probably the worst reason of all. I've been teacher for a while, and I have noticed that a lot of people try to compare English to Spanish and try to translate them directly from one to another, which is impossible. They're completely different languages. English has a Germanic origin, while Spanish has a Latin origin, so the structure, the rules, everything is completely different. It's basically impossible to translate everything literally. You need to start discovering the language from the beginning, not from a Spanish perspective. The last reason is that we don't like English. I'm going to be honest on this one, and I always tell my students this, or people who want me to teach them English. If you don't like the language, no, if you don't love the language, you're not going to learn. You're never going to learn. I have never met anyone who tells me, "Oh, I hate English, but I still learned it and I'm pretty good at it." I've never heard that. But hey, this is not bad news. If you want to learn English, yes, you need to be in love with the language, but it's easy to fall in love with it. You just need to see it as a hobby, not as a responsibility or as an obligation. You just need to find it fun, find a way to get motivated and make it fun. So to wrap it up, we just need to start discovering English instead of studying it. Start forgetting about grammar and boring classes. We need to start discovering English, practice English, getting around with people or hang out with people who are learning English so we can study it better. And we need to find the right motivation. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to start discovering English, don't forget to follow us on our social networks that are here on the screen. Don't forget to like this video, follow us on our social media, and join our English Conversation Club.